Hello everybody, Sound StarCraft here for Game 2 of the MLG Winter Season Championships. That's right guys, this is a finals game. So sit back, relax wherever you are in the world, grab some popcorn, crack open a beer, get ready because this shit's about to get heavy. That's right, as we do have spawning in the bottom left corner, it is going to be MKP, also known as Marine King Prime, as he does play for Team Prime, and he is the blue Terran here. He is known for his micro. He loves to mass Marines, so we'll see if he does that this game, putting the supply depot nicely there, blocking out the back of his mineral line, and we do have spawning in the top right, the red Zerg. It is no other than another brother from a different mother. It is MVPDRG, another Korean player, also very strong player, great at macro, great at turtling, but is also damn good at just about everything else. And right now we are going to go into MKP's mode so you guys can get a view of what it's like to be a crazy player and have 200 APM, well almost 200 APM, as he is just right now getting out those SCVs, getting ready to move in, not even bother scouting yet, even though the supply depot has gone down, and DRG is sending out an early drone to have a scout, and his overlords, shout out to Husky right there with his classic overlord talk, and the hatchery is going to be going down at 14 and 2 minutes, so that is one speedy hatchery, guys and dolls. That is about as fast as they do get. Now, oh my god, the command center is going down super quickly, and DRG is going to be seeing this and thinking, hey man, why did I build this fast expand? I could have just rushed the hell out of this hombre. He did not even scout me. So MK, man, he is going for a ballsy move there, getting a fast expand, building it right in his base, leaving this SEV, which might get sniped here by the drone. He is going to have a backup there, and he is nice macro there, saving that SCV. But this SCV is just going to start getting harassed, so he is going to have to bring in another hombre to help him out, and they're going to have to do a little bit of a gangbang here. And this SEV better watch out because he might get taken out. He might be the first unit lost if the micro here is done nicely by DRG. He does manage to sneak around, but he is very low on life there. So he is just going to waltz on into the base and have a peek at what MKP is doing. And right now MKP is just getting a double racks because he knows that DRG knows that he is fast expanding, and that means it's Ling Ling time as the spawning pool is almost done. He does have an extractor though, so he's not going to go for some sort of all-in Ling cheese ball. He's probably going to work on a little bit of tech, maybe get out some roaches, something like that. MKP though most likely is just going to go for mass marines. Now this is the second game of the series, guys, and I don't want to give away too much, so if you have not seen the first game, please go ahead and click on the annotation that should be down in the screen somewhere that says Game 1. Go ahead and watch that first, and then come back and watch this game, as these Lings are going to be going for this SCV that is finally going to be doing a bit of scouting for MKP, and I don't know if he's going to be able to keep this SCV alive for very much longer, and the SCV has fallen, so he didn't even bother there watching that, because Lil John Smith, that SCV man, he just had no will to live anymore. He just couldn't go on much longer. Sad day, sad day. Anyway, what do we have here? Another 2 barracks, so getting out of 4 racks pretty early on and going for a double gas. So this is what we see with Terran, man. They start getting their mules rolling. Double command center means double the energy, and that means a lot of Marines can be built, especially with these reactor add-ons that give you twice as many Marines at once, which is just totally OP. And that's why Marine King loves to take advantage of that and just get up a huge supply. And usually you don't see Zerg getting outsupplied, but I have seen Marine King outsupply Zerg players before, just because he loves to go that mass Marines. But right now he is most definitely not going to get outsupplied, as MVP is getting a whole bunch of Lings, and he does have the speed upgrade. As you can see, these Lings are going to be scouting out the bases here, making sure there's no proxy barracks, something cheesy like that, as they go on their way along, heading to MKP's base, and we may see an early push. Will this bunker get done in time? It will, but are there any Marines there? No, there aren't, and the Lings aren't even going to bother. They're going to swarm right in. get to surround all these Marines that have not seen this coming, and all of a sudden all these Marines are going to go down hard. And oh my god, he is going to have to bring in SCVs. He is trying to get them a nice wall in here so they can't get us around, because that's when Ling's the most dangerous. He's going to be microing the hell out of this Marine and this Marauder to try and save some of these SCVs. He's going to pull them off. These Lings have done devastating damage though. As we look at the units killed, it is 30. And for a Terran team, that's very high, as Lings count as a lot more units killed. But they are only one supply. Or half a supply or something like that. So they're hardly anything basically. And right now MKP is struggling, man. He does manage to fill up that bunker in case there is some sort of rally point set with more units. This Marauder, what a baller. He just completely owned that Ling. And this SEV is very lucky to be alive. And the third is going to be going down for DRG. So like I said, with the early expansion there, it's super risky as a Terran player, especially if you don't get this bunker up early enough, because the Lings can just completely run by going against Zerg, and you get completely owned. That's why you hardly ever see people going with a fast expansion against a Zerg player, especially a Korean one, man, because they know what's going on. They're scouting, they're having a look, they're doing about 1,000 things at once. Look at that map view right now that DRG has. Like almost quadruple MKP, so he's definitely in the lead. With the units lost, see, almost double the resources lost for MKP, but he did manage to consolidate this expansion, and he is going to be getting quite a few minerals from those mules. But it's still DRG in the lead because he does have the 3 expansions, and he is going to have this one already up and running. Sorry, missed the production tab. More Lings on the way, more Marines going mass Marine. Good work last time. I'm going to talk about the first game quickly, so watch game 1 if you haven't. But this is exactly what happened, guys. We saw a Bailing Nest, and we saw a shitload of Bailings, and a bunch of Lings with speed, and against a whole bunch of Marines, and then a few Siege Tanks eventually, and a couple of Marauders. So, yeah, I mean, last time it did not favor DRG. Even though I thought the unit composition favored him, he just didn't have the supply, and he didn't have the edge, because that's what MKP rushed him last time, and he lost a lot of stuff. But this time is the reverse. DRG has rushed him, and MKP is definitely behind. So, Bailing Boss could be incredibly devastating here if they manage to reach this bunker. If that goes, I feel like it's going to be the GG, and we could be seeing a really early game, as DRG is playing incredibly aggressive, because he knows he has the upper lead, and he lost the last game, so he definitely does not want to lose this game. And he's not even going to hero the Bailings up here. They're going to meet up with the Lings and give them a bit of a shield. As the Bailings move in, the Lings then move behind. The Bailings do their job, taking out the bunker. And I feel like this is exactly what DRG wanted to happen. He's going to be getting up here. There is no walling up here. The Lings are going to be running out. Bailings are going to be getting those Marines. These Lings have already taken out the units. And the worth units killed is just getting huge. And there is the GG straight away. He's not even bothering with anything else. Because right now, take a look at his supply at 28, and all he's got is his SCVs left on the field. Units, he only had a bunch of SCVs. There were more Bailings, 15 Spawn Lava, 43 Lings, three more Bailings as well. So that was really nicely done by DRG. He saw that MKP was fast expanding, which I feel like was a big mistake, especially doing it down there. You know, as Terran player, you can always sneak it over here. Hope they don't scout it, lift it off, and then drop it down. You don't have to build it right there where it's super obvious. And then he knows, man, Bailings, Zerglings are going to take out that bunker, and that's all you really got against these Lings with speed. That can be so devastating in the early stages of the game, and MKP has lost it. But you know what that means, guys? That means it's a 1-1 draw so far in this epic 6-game series between these two Korean giants of StarCraft. And we'll see in the third who's gonna be hungrier, who's gonna end up taking it. Will we see more mass Marines, more Bailings, Lings? Will we see Mutalisks perhaps, or maybe more of a Reaper harass or something different from the Terran play? He's gonna, you know, MKP is gonna have to think about it, man. And I definitely don't think he's gonna be going with the fast expand again. He was even going for a third there, which I think was a big mistake. He needed to really consolidate this more, maybe even have another bunker. So yeah, that's basically what lost them the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Anyway, I really did. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you guys later.